Imagine being alone in the woods, hearing rustling in the bushes, only to catch a glimpse of something that shouldn't exist. Did you know that in the past decade, reports of Dogman sightings have skyrocketed across the United States? Could there be some truth behind these chilling encounters? Or are they merely products of overactive imaginations? The Dogman, an enigmatic creature that straddles the line between myth and reality. It's a figure that has captured the imagination of many, from cryptozoologists to horror enthusiasts. First emerging into popular consciousness in the late 20th century, the Dogman has since become a central figure in discussions of cryptids, those mysterious animals whose existence is unsubstantiated by mainstream science. But what makes the Dogman so fascinating? Perhaps it's the eerie blend of familiarity and fear, the idea that a creature, part man, part dog, could be lurking just beyond the trees. Tonight, we dive deep into the history, the stories, and the evidence surrounding this terrifying entity. The legend of the Dogman dates back centuries, with roots in the folklore of indigenous tribes in North America. Tales of half-human, half-canine creatures have persisted through generations, often associated with bad omens or warnings. However, the modern Dogman as we know it today began gaining attention in the late 1980s, primarily in Michigan. The infamous Michigan Dogman was first reported in 1887, when two lumberjacks claimed to have seen a creature that was 7 feet tall, with a man's torso and a dog's head. This sighting set the stage for many more reports, spanning decades and locations, from the forests of Wisconsin to the rural landscapes of Kentucky. But while these stories may sound like tall tales, the consistency in descriptions across time and geography raises unsettling questions. One of the most harrowing encounters with the Dogman occurred in 2006 in the remote woods of Taylor, Mississippi. A hunter, James Parish, set out early one morning, as he had done countless times before. The air was crisp, and the forest was eerily silent, save for the occasional rustling of leaves underfoot. As James moved deeper into the woods, he began to feel a strange sense of unease, like he was being watched. Brushing it off as paranoia, he pressed on, but then he saw it. A creature unlike anything he'd ever seen. Standing on two legs, about 7 feet tall, it had the body of a man but was covered in dark, matted fur. Its face was that of a dog, but its eyes were unmistakably human, intelligent and malevolent. Frozen with fear, James could only watch as the creature stared him down, a low growl rumbling from its chest. In a flash, the Dogman bolted into the underbrush, disappearing as quickly as it had appeared. James ran back to his truck, heart pounding, and sped home. He later described the encounter to friends and family, but few believed him. It wasn't until he found others in the area who had reported seeing the same creature that he realized he wasn't alone. To this day, James refuses to hunt in those woods, haunted by the memory of those piercing eyes. For those who claim to have encountered the Dogman, the aftermath is often just as terrifying as the experience itself. Many face ridicule and skepticism from friends, family, and even authorities. It's not easy to convince others that you've seen something so extraordinary, especially when it defies all known logic. The fear of not being believed can be as paralyzing as the fear of the creature itself. And yet, despite the mockery and doubt, these witnesses hold firm to their stories, driven by the undeniable truth of what they saw. The Dogman phenomenon has sparked the interest of cryptozoologists and amateur investigators alike. Groups like the North American Dogman Project have taken up the cause, gathering reports, conducting field research, and attempting to piece together the truth behind the legend. Trail cameras, footprint casts, and eyewitness interviews are just a few of the methods being used to track this elusive creature. While definitive proof remains elusive, the sheer volume of reports and the consistency in their details keep the mystery alive. Each new sighting adds another piece to the puzzle, pushing the boundaries of what we consider possible. The Dogman remains one of the most enduring and intriguing cryptids of our time. Its legend continues to grow, fueled by sightings, stories, and the human need to explore the unknown. Whether it's a figment of our collective imagination or a genuine creature lurking in the shadows, the Dogman taps into a primal fear, the fear of being hunted by something that defies understanding. And as long as there are dark forests and remote places, the Dogman will continue to haunt our dreams. What do you believe? Is the Dogman just a myth, or could there be something more to these chilling encounters? I encourage you to delve deeper into the Dogman phenomenon, explore the stories, and draw your own conclusions. If you've had a similar experience or know someone who has, don't hesitate to share it in the comments below. And if this story intrigued you, check out our other videos on cryptids and urban legends. There's always more lurking in the dark corners of